So we're back for race number 7 in our season with Ferrari. And today we're going to Monaco. So it's 4 days until the Monaco Grand Prix. Let's first check our emails like we always do. This is nothing special. And we've got a development point for Sainz. And they keep yapping on about his reactions. So let's upgrade his reactions once again. At the start of the season it was 77. Maybe they wanted to be above 80. I'm not sure. But we're doing what we can. Now Leclerc also has some development points. And what do we want to upgrade? His adaptability is low. His defending is low. Adaptability is the ability to adapt to poor weather on the track. This improves the driver's acceleration and cornering speed on tires not suited to wetter track levels. Okay, so basically if you're on the wrong tire, you can still drive okay-ish. Let's put 1 point towards adaptability and the other one towards defending. Oh, there we go. Overall rating increased. So Leclerc is now an 89 rated driver. Okay. Engine is in poor condition. The engine installed in car 1. That's Leclerc's car. It's in poor condition and suffering reduced performance. Okay, so we should switch to a new engine. Otherwise it could fail on us during the race. Powertrain, engine, change. So we're still using our first engine. And that one only has 38% of life left. So we can install the second engine on the car. It's still brand new. So let's do that. Leclerc is now using his second engine after only doing 6 races. So if we keep going like this, we might get a penalty. Because we've got 22 races in the season and 6 races with one engine. That leaves us with 18 races, 4 races to go. Yeah, it's gonna be tight. Okay, back to the emails. And it's the same story for Sainz's car. So let's go to his car, powertrain, engine. And his engine is at 31%, even lower. And his first engine... No, wait, that's ERS. Why does it say ERS? Why does this say gearbox? Okay, no, we need to go to change. The menus look so alike. Okay, yeah, so he's still on his first engine. I thought maybe he was on his second, but that was his gearbox, I believe. His gearbox broke in Jeddah, and we had to replace it. Yeah, so we go to his second engine, engine number 5 is that. And that one's still brand new, 100% condition. So there we go. Back to our emails. Congratulations, this is still about the Spanish GP. And currently we are leading the Drivers' Championship with Leclerc. He is 42 points ahead of P2. So that's a healthy lead. And we're also leading the Constructors' Championship with 228 points. Okay, what is this? The head of Arrow. Mr. Tondi has been gaining great experience through training and races, and I think they're ready to improve their skills. Oh, do we need to upgrade him as well? Yeah, we do. Okay, our head of aerodynamics. Engine cooling was a problem, I believe. So maybe if we give him a cooling development point, that could help. It's one of his lowest rated skills as well, so let's do that. And DRS delta, I think that's how much you gain from the DRS. Higher rating means greater bonus when designing car parts that affect the DRS delta. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, so he's updated, upgraded everything. Technical chief, oh, he also has a development point. Chassis or side pods. Let's do the chassis. And let's check the engineers as well. Okay, they don't have any development points yet. Okay, so let's continue to the race weekend. And we're now getting close to the Monaco Grand Prix. So preview. We're leading the Constructors' Championship by 66 points. That's great news, because that's what we're aiming for, the Constructors' Championship. We want to make Ferrari the world champions. I mean, if they can't make it happen in real life, we just gotta do it in the game, right? So the Monaco Grand Prix. Check the circuit info, check the performance targets, and check the car builds. Okay. So performance targets. Yeah. Okay, the weather's. Ooh, I see rain on Sunday. Can we zoom in on the weather somehow? No, it's just one little icon. A little cloud with some rain on Sunday. They don't go into any more detail than that. Okay, so that's gonna be an interesting race. Performance targets. The qualifying target is reach Q2. That's easy. That's not even a target. Race target is fastest lap. Okay, that might be tricky. Especially in Monaco, if you're stuck behind someone, you're stuck. You don't get to do a fast lap. Hot streak targets, qualifying position streak. Qualify 4th or higher for 2 races in a row with at least 1 driver. 4th or higher. Okay, that should be doable. So that's a target over 2 race weekends. All drivers hired, all car parts fitted. Now I'm gonna check. The ERS is slightly worn. It's not too bad though. I think this should all be good. And for Sainz, yeah, his ERS is further worn, as well as his gearbox. Yeah, he's already using his second gearbox. The gearbox should be fine, I think. 44%, 42% ERS. We only have 2. Wow, okay. So, yeah, I'm not gonna switch over to the next one yet. Let's go to the race weekend.
Cars have been racing through Monaco's streets since 1929, and this weekend is no exception, as we get to watch the new generation of world-class drivers take over Monte Carlo. This is the Monaco Grand Prix. Monaco is famous for its many narrow twists and corners. From the brake-heavy Le Rascasse to the treacherous Sand of Ott, there are no proper straights to speak of, and it's extremely hard to overtake here. It sounds like simple advice, but getting up as high on that starting grid as possible is the best plan of attack. At this early stage in the season, there are still plenty of opportunities for things to change. In this sport, there simply are no guarantees. The weekend begins here.
Okay, so we're at Monaco, and looks like Friday and Saturday are dry, but there's moderate rain forecasted on Sunday. So let's continue and start out with free practice 1. Now, in terms of compounds, let's start out with the hard tire. Run plan of 15 laps, that's fine. And we need to try and find a decent car setup here around Monaco. So high downforce is what I'd say. Anti-roll. Let's put it on the minimum setting. Let's try like this. So high downforce and low anti-roll distribution. And let's do the same for Sainz. A hard tire, a run plan of 15 laps, and high downforce, low anti-roll. Yeah, and let's keep the bottom 2 in the middle and let them go out and do some laps, and we'll see what they say. Okay, FP1.
Radio check. Yeah, all good. Green light.
Here we go. Let's send out both of the cars. Monaco looks great in this game. It does look even tighter than in the official Formula 1 game. Don't know why. Maybe it's the camera angle or something. Okay, so both of the cars are out on track and they're starting their 15 lap runs. There's not too much traffic at the moment. I could listen to that sound all day long, honestly. Okay, let's speed up the times a bit because they will be doing 15 laps. It'll take a while, but once they're done, we will get some feedback on the setups.
A crash in the main straight.
Oh.
On the left, crash in the main straight. Copy. Virtual safety car. Virtual safety car. Yeah.
Let's ignore. Let's just stay out.
We've just had a crash on the track. Let's take a look at the replay.
Okay,
now, we
Albon.
see the Williams here.
Oh, he hit the wall.
Dear me, they won't have been expecting that.
Marshall's aren't doing anything.
The team are really disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back too badly.
The car just crashed right alongside them. Marshall's are like, I don't know, I don't care what happened. I'm just here to enjoy the view. Okay, so there's still a VSC, but it should be ending soon. And there it is. So we're back running. Normal racing conditions resumed. And the cars are halfway through their runs. And right now Sainz is in P2 and Leclerc is in P8. So Leclerc is quite slow. Let's see what's going on. Okay, Sainz is pretty stuck in traffic. But Leclerc, oh yeah, same story for him. There's a big old train going around everyone behind Latifi.
Update when you can.
Yes, guys. Getting better and better.
Understood.
Okay, that's good to hear. So Leclerc's happy with the setup, and we could already bring him in a bit early because we've got the setup feedback that we want, and he's stuck in traffic anyway. So let's call him in. This will be his in lap. Sainz is still going around for a couple more laps. Let's see, where is Sainz? Yeah, he's at the pit entry right now. I'll just leave him to it. We've got 4 out of 5 feedback from him, and he's done with his run. I'm not sure if we've got all of the feedback that we want then. Maybe we need to let Sainz do 16 or 17 laps. But Leclerc is on his way to the pits.
Charles, pit lane.
Yeah, copy. Speed limiter on and speed limiter on. The car is okay.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Understood.
Okay, so we've got feedback from Sainz as well. Let's see, Leclerc. Okay, 2 of them are great. So the high downforce is great. Now cornering is bad and straights is bad. So maybe we need more tire camber. We could try this. And cornering is really high. That might be the way to go in Monaco. Let's try this. Let's see, the tires. Okay, his hard tires still have 82% of tire life left, so let's keep him on these tires. So confirm, and we're reconfiguring Leclerc's car now. Let's switch over to Sainz. There he is. Like Yuki would say, this is traffic paradise.
Yeah, in the pit lane.
Copy.
Okay, so let's check out the feedback we got from Sainz. Reconfigure. Okay, and oversteer is optimal. Braking stability is great, traction is great, but cornering is bad. So his setup confidence is 62%. That could be better. . So what do we change? For Leclerc we changed the front wing. And we upped the tire camber. Now if we change it like this, then the oversteer is basically the same. I think it's just a bit higher, like 1 or 2 pixels. And cornering is a lot higher. So hopefully cornering and straights will go from bad to great. Let's see. Okay, his tires are still fine. Let's do a run plan of 16 laps then, to be sure that we will get all of the feedback from Sainz. Because with Sainz, it tends to take a little bit longer to get all of the feedback. So we put him out for 1 more lap. Okay, let's skip ahead, because both of the cars are reconfiguring. They're changing the setup, they're refueling the car, all of that stuff. Mechanics are hard at work to get the car ready to go out again. Okay, and Leclerc is ready, so let's send him out for another 15 lap run on the same old hard tires. And let's see if there's any traffic. Looks like he's out in a clear part of the track. Yeah, that's a good position to be in. Very good position. Okay, so skip ahead a bit and let's send out Sainz as well. Hopefully also in a decent position. Let's see. Oh, there's a Haas going out on track right before him. Oh no, it's going in. Okay, that's good. So looks like the track is pretty clear. There's a Red Bull coming. It's at turn 1 right now, so we're good. That was Checo. So both of the cars have some clean air in front of them. That's good. So they can do their runs. Let's see what that means in terms of lap time. I can already see Leclerc going up a bit. He went from, what is it, P8 or something to P5. So he's doing some decent laps. Oh, now look. The other cars in the top 5, they were out on softs. And Pierre's got a grid penalty. It's not really anything we need to look at, because Gasly will most likely already start behind us. So we're doing some decent laps. We're around a second off the fastest lap, but Verstappen did that one on soft tires, so I'm not too worried yet. And we're improving the setup, hopefully. We'll see when we get some more feedback. Okay. Now, Leclerc is done with his run. That's Sainz.
Charles pit lane.
Copy, understood.
And that's Leclerc.
Speed limiter on, speed limiter on.
Okay, let's see. Reconfigure. Driver setup confidence 75. Okay. So 2 are great and 3 are good. It's not too bad, but it could be better. So braking stability could be improved. So let's up the toe. Traction is good. Don't want to change the cornering or oversteer too much. That's too radical. Let's see what this setup does. Are his tires still fine? Yeah, 62%. There's hardly any tire wear here around Monaco. So, let's confirm. And I don't think Leclerc can do another full run. But he can do a part of it. And Sainz is almost done with his. I think this is the last lap in his run. And he's stuck in traffic once again. DRS open. Yeah, this was Sainz's last lap. He's on his in lap now. So let's skip ahead.
Okay, copy. Thank you.
Okay, now let's see. Sainz's feedback. 4 out of 5. Okay, 2 of them are optimal. Look at that. Cornering is great. We don't know anything about traction yet. And straights is good. Now, I don't want to change too much anymore, because we've got 2 optimal ones. So let's not change too much. Put in some more fuel. Why not? So without changing the setup, you can see we'll be done reconfiguring Sainz's car very quickly, like 15 seconds. While reconfiguring Leclerc's car with all of the setup changes will take over 4 minutes. So we can already send out Sainz once again. And maybe we only need 1 lap or 2 laps. And then we will have all of the setup feedback from him as well. Ooh, is there traffic? That's Norris coming. But we're ahead of him. Yeah, we're ahead. Are we? Are we? No, we're not. I thought we would be. Now they're racing. Now we're stuck behind Norris. Okay, but Sainz will manage. Oh, and he already has all of the feedback now. He needed like 5 more corners. So we'll just call him in. That was 1 lap. And he's back.
Relay. Copy.
He had like 16 laps. But he needed just 1 more. Okay, so this is a good setup. 2 of them are optimal, 2 are great, and straights is good. And I'm fine with straights not being great or optimal, because it's Monaco, so I don't really need the straight line speed. I mean, it would be nice, but having the other ones on great and optimal, that's good to have in Monaco. So his driver setup confidence is 88. Let's keep it like that. This is the setup we're gonna use for Sainz. So now he just needs some more track acclimatization. So run plan 16 laps. Yeah, we're not gonna make that. There's only 12 minutes remaining, but let's confirm. They need some extra fuel. 1 lap of extra fuel. The 1 lap that we burned off, and then we can go out again. And we'll just leave him out for as long as we can. Until he is out of fuel or until his tires are done. Oh, Leclerc's also. Oh, big crash!
We can take a look now.
Let's take a look.
Let's have a look.
Oh, red flag.
Okay, here's the Ferrari.
And his setup was so good. Oh, he just crashed out.
And there's the crash.
Ooh. Okay, so that's FP1 over.
Okay, red flag, stay positive.
Let's take a closer look.
Copy.
Who's he saying that to? Red flag, stay positive. None of my drivers are out. None of them are out on track. Okay, so Sainz will get a grid penalty? That's what it says. How do they know? We haven't even changed anything. Maybe that's just automatic. I don't know. Ooh, Carlos, what did you do? Okay, so we need to go to FP2. Ay, ay, ay. So car parts missing. Oh, the gearbox. Are you kidding me? Another gearbox done? Yep, terminal damage. Must be replaced. So, check this out. This one was from the Jeddah crash. This one is from the Monaco crash. If he keeps on crashing like that, we won't have enough gearboxes. I mean, we already get a penalty. That's what the grid penalty is for. The gearbox, because you need to run the gearbox in 6 races or more before changing it. So that's his 3rd gearbox after only doing 6 races. Yikes. Okay, so his ERS is already at 21%. Minor damage. And we only have 2. So do we go... we get a grid penalty in Monaco. Yeah. Do we go for the 2nd ERS already? I mean, we can try and do it 1 more race, but we will get reduced performance. Let's just go ahead and switch to the 2nd ERS. So the engine is still fine. There's no damage on any of the chassis or aero parts. And we've got quite a lot of spares. Okay. So we should be good like this. Let's go out on soft tires now. Yeah, why not? 15 laps, 15 laps. Yeah, let's go. FP2.
And radio check, Charles.
Radio check, okay.
Okay, sending out both of the cars. And we're still looking to get a good setup for Leclerc. But Sainz, we found it. And right after we found it, he went out and crashed into the wall. So I'm a bit skeptical. But apparently it's a good setup. He just crashes when he's got a good setup. Oh, you can still see the tire marks there. Okay, so with Leclerc, we need to get some feedback on the improved setup. It'll take a while, so let's skip ahead. We've got 0 out of 5 now. And you can see with Sainz in the bottom right there, it says 5 out of 5. So we got all of the feedback. And then it showed he had 88% of driver setup confidence, which is quite high, so I'm not going to change Sainz's setup anymore. And even though Sainz has a very high setup confidence, Leclerc is still running faster right now. Leclerc's fastest. And we're faster than Red Bull, even if it's just 2 thousandths of a second between Max and Carlos. Okay, Leclerc should be close to completing his run. 4 out of 5 feedback right now. And there he is on his in-lap. So hopefully we've got all of the feedback we want, because on his last lap it said 4 out of 5. And I want all of them, of course. But he is looking quick.
Box. Copy. And speed limiter on.
Let's reconfigure Sainz's car quickly. Just some extra fuel. And yeah, with Leclerc, we don't have the cornering feedback yet. So let's send him out 3 laps, just quickly. Doesn't need that much fuel then. Send out. And we should have 5 out of 5 feedback quite soon.
Update when you can.
There we go.
Yes, guys. Let's keep working, but already some good progress.
Copy.
Okay, let's call him in. That's what we needed. 5 out of 5 feedback.
Pit lane.
Copy, understood. Speed limiter on and speed limiter on.
Now let's see, reconfigure. Driver setup confidence is 84%. So 4 of them are great and 1 is good. So oversteer might be just a bit too high. What if we drop this down and up the camber? What if we do this? Then the oversteer is just a bit lower, but the others are very close to what they were. So his previous driver setup confidence was 84. And the only thing we changed was drop the front wing a bit and then up the tire camber. Okay. Run plan. No, we needed a long run plan. 15 laps. Yeah, let's do 16. And when he's got 5 out of 5, we can always call him in early. So why not up it a bit? 20 or something. That's fine. So Sainz is basically working on getting more track acclimatization. I mean, he does need that. Because look at what happened in FP1. He does have a brand new gearbox and brand new ERS. So with his grid penalty, I'm guessing it's 10 places. It might be quite difficult to score points with Carlos in Monaco. Okay, let's skip ahead a bit so Leclerc can go out again as well. He needs like 5 minutes to get the car ready. Which is weird because we didn't change that much in terms of setup. Just the rear wing and some tire camber, I believe. Okay, let's send out Leclerc. Okay, so now both of them are doing some laps. And we're basically waiting for Leclerc to give us 5 out of 5 feedback on the hopefully improved car setup. Because I believe his old driver setup confidence was 84? So I'm hoping this will be higher. Now he doesn't have improved. Oh.
Yeah, very poor grip, I don't know why.
I do.
Understood.
How are temperatures?
They're alright. It's not the tire temperatures, it's just the tire life. He's been doing a lot of laps. I think close to 30 laps already on these soft tires. Can you see that somewhere? Yeah, 29 laps. Whew. Okay, so Sainz is going back. That's fine. And Leclerc's halfway through his run. Let's reconfigure and give him some new soft tires. Uh, 15 lap run, that's fine. Send out.
The tires are dead.
Copy.
Are we fine?
I think we are for now, but we've got quite some laps ahead of us. So we might need to cut this run short. Let's keep going for a couple more laps. But I don't want Leclerc to crash out as well. Maybe when the tire life is at like 20% or something. Look, Sainz is quicker than Leclerc right now on his new soft tires. Here we go, 5 out of 5. So we've got our feedback. Let's call in Leclerc.
Charles, okay.
Copy. And we need speed limiter on. Speed limiter on.
85. Okay. So it's gone up 1%. And it could still be better. Yeah, if we up the rear wing, then a lot of the others will change as well. We could up the toe. See if that improves the braking stability. Let's up it from 0.8 to 0.9. And let's also give Leclerc some new soft tires. He needs them because they were 80% worn. And we've got 12 minutes left in FP2. So we won't have that much time to run. And Sainz is going until the end on these tires. That's good. He needs all of the track time he can get to get the track acclimatization as high up as possible. Let's also send out Leclerc for a couple more laps. It's only a few laps, but it's something. It'll make our life easier in FP3. And if this setup for Leclerc is not better than the old one, then we'll just switch back. But overall, we're doing pretty well. It's Ferrari 1-2 at the moment, so we can't complain. Okay, let's skip ahead until everybody's done with this lap. There we go. That's the end of FP2. And with Carlos in P1. So his pace is good. The only thing is, he's got a grip penalty because he crashed in FP1. So we need to get Leclerc's setup confidence after the last minor change we did. So let's go to Saturday and FP3.
Thank you for joining us here today. Once practice is over, qualifying will be underway. And then the fight for pole begins. Yesterday's action gave us a fantastic taste of what is to come, and the anticipation within the paddock continues to grow. Qualifying promises to be as unrelenting as ever. Only the best, the most consistent drivers can progress from one period to the next and stand a chance of earning a place at the front of the grid. Let the competition commence.
Okay, so let's go to FP3. And do we go out on softs again? I mean, the old softs are gone. So we want this for Q3, this for Q2. Yeah, so we could go out on softs again. We can use a set of softs and a set of mediums in FP3. Let's first head out on mediums. A bit of a longer run. Mediums. And let's do a longer run for Sainz as well. We're probably gonna call in Leclerc a bit early there because we need to get the feedback on the setup. Okay, let's go. FP3.
And radio check when you can.
Radio check, okay.
Okay, sending out both of the cars. Now Sainz can do his run just to up his track acclimatization. But for Leclerc, we need to get some more feedback. So hopefully it won't take too long. And let's see what their pace is on the mediums. They're doing a 14.2 right now. They're very close to each other's pace, teammates. They're right on the same pace. Like, there's not even a thousandth of a second in difference. My God. Let's see. Okay, Verstappen's also on mediums. And Checo's slower on softs. Okay, let's skip ahead a bit more. 4 out of 5. There we go, 5 out of 5. That's what we needed. So let's call in Leclerc. Let's see what he has to say about the feedback. About the setup.
Charles pit lane.
There he is.
Copy. And speed limiter on.
Okay, let's see. Reconfigure. 86. Okay, that's 1% better than the previous one. So we could keep on micro tuning it, but I think we're good with this setup. 86%. Yeah, I'm satisfied with that. So the tire life on his medium tires are still, it's 78%. So let's make it a 20 lap run. Confirm. We just need to refuel. The setup is fine. So for Sainz, the setup confidence was 88. For Leclerc, it's 86. That should be good enough. Okay, let's send him out. And you guys do their runs. Now it's just a matter of building up some more track acclimatization. And then we can get ready for qualifying, which is going to be very, very important here in Monaco. Because I'm guessing, just like in real life, in this game, it's very tough to overtake in Monaco during the race. Okay, let's reconfigure. Yeah, the setup is fine. Medium tire 60%. Yeah, he should be able to do another 20 lap run. How far along is Leclerc? Halfway. Okay, let's send out Sainz once again. Half an hour to go in FP3. Let's hope nobody crashes out. That's basically the most important thing in Monaco's FP3. If you crash and you can't do qualifying, then your weekend is basically over, because you don't want to start at the back of the grid in Monaco. That's like a nightmare. Okay, Checo's going fastest on soft tires. Bottas as well. Okay, let's reconfigure Leclerc's car because he's back in the pits. Do we send him out on new tires? No. 20 minutes left. Let's keep him on the old mediums. Send out. Sainz's tires are at 38% of tire life. So he's gonna be complaining. They always do at 30%. They always complain about the tire life at 30%. Okay, someone locked up. I don't know who that someone is.
There's been a crash. Sounds like a single car. Here's the replay.
What? He crashed?
Okay, here's the Ferrari.
Oh, did he hit the wall?
Clearly, something went very, very wrong there.
That was turn 1. It said turn 18.
That's going to be a big blow to the team. Will they be able to recover? We'll see.
Yeah, kissing the wall is normal in Monaco. I just hope he doesn't have any damage. Car condition. So this all looks fine. I think they made it out to be bigger than it actually was. It was fine. It was fine. Just a little tap of the wall. It said someone crashed and then it said Sainz crashed. I was like, no, not again. Oh, here we go. See, under 30%. And Leclerc's going to be doing the same in a couple seconds. He's at 31. And... no, he doesn't? Okay, interesting. I was expecting him to. Okay, so Sainz is back in with 7 minutes to go. We could send him out on some new soft tires, but yeah, we could. Let's see what that does. Not a 20 lap run though, just 3 laps. 3 lap run, just a quali run. Because we've only done laps in FP3 on medium tires. Let's send out Sainz to see how fast the Ferrari actually is with a good setup on soft tires. Because with these mediums we're half a second off the pace. We're half a second slower than Red Bull. Oh, there's Sainz. He's behind them, I think. No, it's gonna be close. Yeah, they're gonna get past. No! Leclerc brakes. But Sainz should be pulling away. Because he's on fresh tires and on softer tires. So let's see what Sainz can do in this quick lap. New tires, soft tires, good setup, and he goes half a second faster than Red Bull. Half a second. Whew. Carlos, the new master of Monaco. Okay. So it looks like we're quick. And Sainz is back in. And Leclerc is on 20% tire life. Yeah, major tire wear. Let's call in Leclerc. I was already thinking about it. Let's just do that. And then we end FP3 and we go to qualifying in Monaco. Okay. This is where things get interesting. So Sainz is fastest, over half a second. Now if he can do the same we might still be able to score some points, because we will get a grid penalty. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. A grid penalty in Monaco, that's not what you want. But let's get ready for qualifying. Okay, it's still clear skies, still sunny. Okay, only a 3-place grid penalty. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We will overcome that. Okay, so I thought it would be 10 places because of the gearbox, but apparently not. So, Q1. Let's go out on mediums. We will easily be able to get through to Q2. Easily. So I'm not gonna use soft tires here. Or we could use like one set of softs for both Q1 and Q2, but yeah. This is fine. Okay, let's start the Monaco qualifying. Q1. Let's go.
And radio check.
Radio check again.
Let's send them out right away. Why not? I mean, this shouldn't be a problem. Q1, even on mediums, we're fast enough to go for pole position. So, well, the Q1 cutoff time will be like what? 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds. Monaco maybe 1.5 to 2 seconds slower than the pole lap, so shouldn't be a problem. Now, what is a problem in Monaco during qualifying is the traffic. It's a short lap, and there's not a lot of space here for all 20 cars to go out. So once everyone is out there doing a quick lap, it's very, very easy to get held up. So that will be our biggest possible problem right now. The traffic. Let's see. There's Sainz. He's on the main straight right now. And there's no one ahead of him. So that's good. And Leclerc's right behind. So it looks like they've got clean air, both of the cars. And that's a purple sector 1 for Leclerc. Oh, Max is even quicker, but he's out on softs and we are on mediums. And Leclerc's faster than Sainz in sector 2 as well. Even if it's just a couple of hundredths of a second. And Sainz. Oh, we need to refuel. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Don't call him in early, he's done with his lap. Let's see. Yeah, I know, ignore. So Leclerc is a 10th faster than Sainz. And we're half a second faster than Lando's McLaren, who's out on softs. And Max is half a second faster than us on his soft tires. Okay, so let's go back in and see what lap times everybody will do. I think we should be fine. I think we shouldn't even be close to the bottom 5. Oh yeah, see, the Williams are doing like 2.5 to 3.5 seconds slower than the lap in P1. On mediums was still P3 and 4. It shows you how quick the top teams are. So everybody's going out for their final run in Q1. And we're easily through to Q2. Okay. So let's go to Q2. And now we do go out on soft tires.
And radio check.
Radio check, okay.
Let's go out. Now let's see what lap times we do in Q2. There are Sainz starting his flying lap. That's purple because he's the first one. And Leclerc is like almost exactly on the same pace. Let's see what lap times they do. There's Sainz on the start-finish straight. Yeah, ignore. 10.9. Ignore once again. And Leclerc does a 10.7. Okay. Now, that was one fast lap. I think that's enough for us to get through to Q3. It should be enough. Let's skip ahead. See what the other times are. Especially what Red Bull's times are. They're going out right now. They're very close. Especially Max. Just 1/10 off of our fastest time. But it's all about being in the top 10 in Q2. It doesn't matter if you're first or 10th. As long as you're in the top 10, then you go through to Q3. Everybody's going out to do another lap. And we're through. We're P1 and P2. Now on to Q3. And after Q3, we will get a grid penalty for Sainz. 3-place grid penalty only. So that's not too bad. Let's see. We've got brand new soft tires. Oh, these ones? Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay, let's start Q3. Let's see if we can get pole position.
Yeah, all good.
Okay, so the cars are very close together. I don't know if Leclerc will have a problem with that. Maybe it'll give him a little tow, not sure. But the dirty air is not that much of a problem anymore. Oh, there's traffic. There is traffic. This is their fast lap, right? So maybe they got held up a bit by that McLaren. That was Lando. Yeah, maybe Leclerc's getting held up by Sainz a bit. So we need to give them a bigger gap and some less traffic in their second run. Okay, let's see what their lap times are. Yeah, ignore and ignore. 11.5. Those are not good lap times. We were a lot quicker in Q2. A lot. Okay, they're now going slow, but they're heading back to the pits. Let's reconfigure. We send them out on the same tires. Yeah, that should be fine. A run plan. We could give them more fuel, but it only slows you down, so we're not going to do that. And let's reconfigure in the same way for a Sainz. Now the only question is, when do we go out? I think right when the expected traffic is lowest. So there are a few cars out on track. So maybe if we go out right now, there will not be any traffic. And we'll wait a little bit. And then we also send out Sainz, because the current lap times, they're not that great. Looks like Red Bull's also being held up, because they're not even in the top 4. They're 5th and 8th. Gasly is on pole right now. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Okay, and we're starting our fast lap. Now let's hope they can improve. There's no other cars out on track, so we don't have any problems with traffic in Monaco, which is a real luxury, because that doesn't happen that often. Now let's see, Leclerc is purple in sector 1. And in Q2 we were doing a 10.7. So let's try and aim for that. We need to refuel soon. Ignore. We're still doing a fast lap. We need to get pole. We don't want to be like Max in Singapore. where we dive into the pits right before we end our fast lap in Q3. Ignore. Let's just end the run. And Leclerc's doing a 10.7. There we go. That's even faster than what we did in Q2. And Sainz does a 10.9. So that's P1 and P2 for now. Although Sainz does get a 3-place grid penalty after the FP1 crash. So let's skip ahead. Hopefully both of the cars make it back to the pits on low fuel.
Box.
Copy. And we need speed limiter on. Speed limiter on.
Pit lane.
Copy that.
Okay, so we don't have time to go out on another run. And everybody's on their final lap. Now let's see. Is this Max's final lap? He's being held up by a car again. Ooh, he does go to P2. So Sainz will start in P3, most likely. Perez is still doing a fast lap, I think. There he is. What does Perez do? P4, okay, right behind Sainz. So Sainz will get a 3-place grid penalty and start P6. But Leclerc will be on pole. Yep. Now Gasly will also get a grid penalty, but he's behind us, so...
The grid is packed and there's electricity in the air. But there's no surprises in that. It's race day.
Ferrari performed brilliantly during qualifying and will be very pleased with their grid positions. But the challenge for them will be to keep the momentum going during the race. This weekend, Red Bull displayed real promise during qualifying, but will they fulfill that potential by the time they reach the checkered flag? And the sky is looking grey and cloudy today. An effective tyre strategy could prove very valuable as the race plays out.
So as the drivers prepare to weave their way around the streets of Monaco, you have to think there'll be twists and turns aplenty.
Okay, so it's race day in Monaco and we're expecting rain. Now it still looked dry out there right now, but I don't think it's gonna stay dry. Let's see. If we go to the strategy, yeah, there we can see it in the top. You can see those numbers. That's the percentage of rain. So if it's high, then there's a very high chance of rain. And around lap 60, it's basically a guarantee that there's going to be rain. And then at the end it dries up again. Oh god. This is going to be interesting. But first we need to find ourselves a decent setup. And do we go for soft tires or medium tires at the start? Now if we go for soft to hard, one stop. And if we compare that to mediums, there's basically no difference over an entire race distance. That's interesting. And hard to soft should be better. But I don't want to start on the hard tires, because there is a high chance that we might need to stop for intermediates around lap 25 or so. It's a 75% chance of rain. That's quite high, but it doesn't mean that we know for sure it's going to be raining. So it might be safer to go for the mediums and then push on the mediums. I mean, we're in pole, so if we get a good start, that could be the way to go. But then again, if it doesn't rain and it only starts raining on lap 50, we will surely need to make a pit stop from dry tires to dry tires. Do we go for the safe option, mediums, so we can run a bit longer? Or do we go for the softs? I mean, we're in pole position, so let's go for medium to hard for Leclerc. And if we get a good start, then we got track position, and that's the most important thing in Monaco. We should be able to keep P1 after a good start. And then we've got the right tire to go long if we need that. If the rain only comes later during the race. Now with Sainz it's a different story, because we'll be starting P6. And we might need to be more aggressive. We might need to start on the soft tires. So let's just go for that. And let's hope for Sainz that the rain comes early, so we can box for intermediates before we need to box for the hard tires. But it's a gamble. But I feel it's a gamble that we need to take here in Monaco, especially after the grid penalty. Because we want to score some decent points with both of the cars. So two different strategies, because one needs to attack and one needs to defend. And there's rain on the horizon, so it's gonna be an interesting race. Let's go.
A somewhat overcast day for the drivers, who've now taken position on the grid. And there is Charles Leclerc. They're in pole position, and they've got to be happy about that. And further back, there's Sainz. A top 10 position today, but will they be able to capitalize on it? And we're just moments away now. We're here and the streets are abuzz at the Monaco Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
Come on, get a good start. Leclerc, he does. Max is alongside. Push. Oh, he's alongside. Oh, now he's on the outside, but the outside becomes the inside. Come on, outbrake him here. Oh yeah, he's got he's got P1 still. Woohoo! That was so close. Okay, so we are in P1 with medium tires. That start was very, very important. Now Sainz is in P5 and he's got soft tires. But I'm pretty reluctant to push on these tires because we don't know when the rain will come. Now we could push with ERS. So let's try that. So Sainz is right behind Bottas right now. Bottas is in P4. Great position for him to be in. Okay, so we're on attack. Let's put it on aggressive. Should that be enough?
We should slow down.
Copy.
Hopefully it will be. Let's go to Sainz. He's right behind Bottas. And Bottas has also started on the mediums. So come on, Carlos. You should be able to get past. Come on. Yes, you've got a better drive. Outbrake him. Come on. Oh, he went right through the wall. What? And now he's past him. I was like, no, he's gonna crash.
That was a really strong lap, the last one. Try to keep it there.
Whew. Okay, let's put it back on neutral. We're in P4.
Advance the race position.
Okay, let's check again.
What happened there? Let's have another look. Science is the focus here.
It doesn't show right now, but he went right through the wall. I mean, he's driving like a ghost.
Big move for them and a race position gained. Back in the garage, the team absolutely loved it.
That should be his nickname.
And DRS enabled, DRS enabled.
What's the Spanish name for ghost? Let's see. Ghost. Spanish. Fantasma. Carlos Fantasma Sainz. That's his name right now. I've never seen something like that. It's like the barriers just don't exist. Okay, so Leclerc is half a second in front of Max. I mean, it would be optimal to pull away from him at the moment, but Max is on softs, as is Checo. So let's just try and keep P1. That's what's most important. Oh, he's very close with DRS. Oh, on the outside. Come on, push.
Continue, keep going.
Oh, he's ahead.
Deployed.
Is he?
Coming.
No, come on, Leclerc. We lost P1. We lost P1. That's not good. So do we push these mediums? Yes, we do. We have to. So we're deploying lots of battery and we're pushing the tires just to stay close to try and regain P1. We're so close to Max. Come on. DRS open. Yep. Let's go. Get him. Up the inside. Push. Come on, Charles. There he is. He's ahead of him. Still side by side. There we go. And we've got P1.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Let's put it on standard for now. And maybe we need to attack every time we're at the start-finish straight. Or we attack now and try and get a gap of more than a second. We could try that.
And we need to push for these laps. You're doing a good job.
Copy.
Do you see the difference between pushing the tires and not pushing the tires? Sainz has more tire life left, even though he's on softer tires. Just simply because he's not pushing the tires. That's such a major difference. We're on mediums and we've got less.
At the moment, we are the fastest car on track.
We've got less tire life left. We do have the fastest lap at the moment, which was one of the targets that they put there for us. So let's see what happens on the start-finish straight. Yeah, we're trying to create a gap, and looks like it's working. Yeah, Verstappen's clawing back some tenths on the straight because of the DRS, but at least he's not overtaking us. So let's go to the start-finish straight again. And it's still dry as well. So we are pushing these tires very, very hard right now. But it does mean that we're still in P1. So that's good. And I saw in the background that Sainz is fighting Checo right now. So he's driving a great race at the moment. He might get up into the podium positions. But let's go back to the front. Okay, let's see. The gap is 0.8 right now. Max does have the DRS. So the gap goes down to 0.4. And even though we can't pull away more than a second right now, we're still in the lead, and that's what's most important. So let's see what happens over a couple of laps. Sainz is ahead of Checo.
Ferrari advance the race position. Let's take a look at the replay. Okay, here's the Ferrari.
On the straight, I didn't see any DRS, but I think he did use it.
And there they go, moving up a position. Just incredible maneuvering.
They were still battling.
The driver's team there cheering them on.
But I think he outbraked him into turn 5. So we're P1 and P3 at the moment. Sainz's pace is really good here in Monaco. So hopefully he won't crash. Oh!
So there was a crash.
Copy.
Right when I was talking about a crash. What happened?
There's been a crash.
Oh, Lewis!
Let's have a look. Now, just watch the Mercedes here.
Does he go wide? Yep.
And there, we see the crash.
Whew. A bit similar to what happened to Carlos in FP1. This should be a safety car, guys. The car stopped there. But he's running again. He hit the wall like that and he's running again. No way. No way. He's back in P11 right now. Ooh, Mercedes are not doing that well. Oh, Max is ahead again.
Red Bull gained a place.
Okay, we need to stay with him. And if we go to the start finish, deploy.
DRS.
Copy.
Come on. DRS is open. Using the battery. That's not, no, that's not good enough. We could also choose to now not push the tires too hard, because our tire life is going down the drain, and try and keep up with Max like this in his slipstream. But I think we're falling back too much. 8 tenths.
So we need to push.
Okay.
Oh, those medium tires, even though they're mediums, and they should be lasting longer. Ooh, we're almost at a second. 0.9.
We think there is some rain coming.
Okay.
We still have DRS, but we're falling back a bit. Those mediums are going off so quickly if you push them. We need to try and stay with Max. Let's see if we can. 0.9. That's gonna be close. We should still have DRS. Yeah, we do. So they said there was gonna be some rain. Let's see, where can we see? Okay, we're now on lap 19. Yep, lap 19. And there might be some rain around lap 25. And that would be very, very good for us, because those mediums, oof. There's not much life left in Leclerc's tires. Now let's skip ahead. 0.9. So we still have DRS. Let's just try and stay with Max. Oh!
So reporting a lot of rain.
Rain.
Okay.
So there's 0.3 millimeters of rain at the moment. And we might need to box next lap. What happens? What happens? 75%. Yeah, let's box next lap. I mean, the amount of water on the track is only going up. Yep, track is getting damp. Other cars are pitting. So strategy conflict. Yep, we're gonna go for the intermediates. Pit this lap. And how far behind is Sainz? Is only a couple of seconds behind him. So that's also pit for intermediates. Pit this lap. Now what are the other ones doing?
Confirm and box.
Full wets.
Yeah, help me to box.
You kidding me? Should it be full wets? Can't imagine that being the right tire right now. Not at all. Ooh, we're slow compared to Max. We're falling back. Max is quick on these dry tires in the rain.
Charles, pit lane.
Copy understood.
Okay,
And speed limit
we're double stacking. It's gonna cost us some time. It might have cost Sainz a little bit of time, but Checo staying out on dry tires in this weather, that will probably cost him some more. Now let's see what Max did. Intermediates as well, okay. I think that's the right call. I can't imagine going for full wets right now. Okay, so let's attack. Close the gap to Max. It's 7 seconds already. Okay, 6 right now. He's stuck. Max is stuck.
So we need to push for these laps.
Yes, he's stuck behind a Williams who's on dry tires. There we go. Okay, so let's not push right now.
We should slow down.
Copy.
No, let's be aggressive. Oh, yellow. Crash in the rain, VSC.
Virtual safety car deployed.
Copy.
Ignore, ignore.
And it will be DRS off.
We've had a crash. We can take a look now.
Okay,
now
Mac.
focus on the Haas. They've lost control, and there's the...
Okay, that's only a VSC. Ooh, Checo might gain some time here. Where is he? He's still in the pits. Okay, never mind. He was so slow on that extra lap he did on the dry tires. He's far, far behind Sainz right now. He might even be behind Bottas. He is. So Checo fell down to P5.
Slow down now.
Let's conserve the tires.
Charge button on.
Copy.
We could also conserve some fuel if we want.
And we need some lift and coast for tire temps.
Copy.
And let's switch all of those back once the VSC is ending. So I'm guessing most of the cars are out on intermediates right now. Gasly's out on full wets, Ocon as well, Russell and Hamilton. Okay, so there's a real split between intermediates and full wets, which is a bit weird because usually you don't see that. But the track is getting wetter and wetter, and right now it's very close to 4 millimeters, and that's basically the crossover from inters to full wets. Track condition has changed to wet. So right now it would be better to be out on the full wets, but no idea how long it's gonna stay like that. Because it might stop raining that heavily soon. See, right now it's dropping down a bit again, so it's very close.
Virtual safety car ending. Virtual safety car ending. Start button off.
Yeah, copy.
Okay. So let's push again. Oh, Max is pitting for full wets. He is. No way I'm gonna do that.
We can push a bit more.
Okay.
So we've got P1 and P2 right now. And track position is everything in Monaco. So I don't know if what Max did is the right call right now. Maybe they're being smart, I don't know, because there is more rain on the way. But right now, the track is basically good for both intermediates and wets. I'm not gonna box, no way. So let's see what happens. Checo's also pitting. Now, ooh, Max is gaining on us very quickly. Very, very quickly. It might be just a bit too wet for these intermediates. Let's be aggressive.
We need you to push now.
Copy.
Just look after these tires.
Copy.
Let's see what happens. See that gap between Max and Sainz? It's closing very quickly. But he's boxing again. He's going back to intermediate. So he's going back and forth. So never mind. Don't push too much.
Slow down.
Yeah, all good.
So we're leading the race. P1 and P2. Bottas and P3.
And Gasly is stopping now.
Bottas is also still out on the intermediates. And let's see what happens right now. Gaps pretty much stay the same. There are some cars pitting. And they are probably pitting from wet to intermediates. Because the track is not as wet as it was a couple of laps ago, when the wets were definitely the best tire out there. And back then we fell back a couple of seconds. And it looked like Max could overtake us, but then he pitted for intermediates. So it's looking quite good for us right now. Track is drying up a little bit. Very light rain. So there's quite a big gap between even Sainz and Verstappen right now. Bottas in P3. Tires are getting too hot. Let's see, where can we see that? Car condition. Yeah, that's quite hot. That's quite hot. I mean, yellow is fine, but when it starts going to orange or red, then it's not good. Ooh, blue flags. There's a Williams in the way. Come on, blue flags. Okay, let's skip ahead a bit. The track is getting a bit wetter, but there's not much change right now. And it's drying up again a little bit. Yeah, I think it might be dry in a couple of laps, but I'm not sure if we should box then, because if you box like around lap 45 when it says 35% chance of rain, if you box then you lose like 25 seconds, and a couple of laps later it starts raining again, so you lose another 25 seconds for a pit stop. So that's 50 seconds at least that you lose for boxing twice. Well, if you stay out on these tires and you conserve the tires so they don't overheat, you might lose out a little bit of tire life, but at least you don't have to stop twice then, because we know for sure that it's going to rain around lap 50, 60 again. So let's conserve the tires a bit. We're easily out in front. We're 6 seconds ahead of Sainz, and Sainz is almost 14 seconds ahead of Bottas in P3. So that all looks pretty good for us. I'm still amazed that Red Bull just boxed Verstappen right when wet tires were doing really well. But a couple of laps later, it was obvious that the intermediate tire was the way to go. So in the end, that was the right call. Oh, he's driving through the barriers as well. Look, right through the barriers. That's a shame. They should try to improve that. Even though it's only a manager game. Okay, let's skip ahead. See what happens. I think it's gonna dry up a little bit. Okay, there's less than 2 millimeters of rain on track right now. Which is fine for us. As long as it doesn't completely dry out. Because that might overheat the tires. So we're now at lap 42. And we're getting very close to the point where it might not be raining again anymore. So let's see what the rain on track does. It's 1 millimeter. Yeah, track is drying up. So let's not push. DRS enabled as well. That's good news for Verstappen, who's very close to Bottas. Very, very close. Oh, he fell back a bit because of the blue flags. Now, the water on track is 0.8 millimeters. And if it drops down a little bit more, you'd say, okay, let's go for dry tires again. But we know basically for certain that it's going to be raining again in a couple of laps. So I'm inclined to just stay out on these same old intermediates for quite some time, maybe until like lap 65 or something. Let's see, it's still 0.8 millimeters. Max is in P3 right now. He's not gaining that much, and it's wet again. It started to rain, like the forecast said. Okay, so the gap between Sainz and Max is 19 seconds. Simply because Red Bull pitted Max one more time than we pitted. No, twice. So we went from inters to wets to inters. He goes right through the barrier there. They should try and improve his line there. Oh, someone ran wide. But no yellow flag.
Why?
Oh, it was Sainz. Oh god.
Another look. Sainz is the focus here. Oh dear, that's far wider than they would have wanted.
Oh, that's it? He ran over the curbs there. That's not too bad. He barely lost any time. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's running wide in Monaco because there's simply no place to run wide. Because if you run wide, you're into the barriers. So running wide is running just a bit further over the curbs. Okay, so let's skip ahead again. It's raining more and more. 2.4 millimeters right now. And Max is a bit less than 19 seconds. Now 18 seconds behind us. Now he probably has better pace because he's on fresher intermediates. And you can see the gap drop down a little bit. Probably because of some Blue flags as well. Sometimes you get held up. That happens. But we should be safe for now. I mean, we could push a bit more. We've got quite some tire life left.
Head down. Yeah, all good.
Let's see what happens. So now the gap stays basically at 16. Yep. Track is drying up a bit again. Okay. There's still like around 10 laps of rain, and after that I think it's gonna dry up. So for the last 10 laps of the race, we might need to look at, do we want to switch to dry tires? So let's push with Leclerc as well.
So we need to push.
Copy.
So the gap is still 16 seconds to Max. We're managing that gap. It's even increasing as well because we're pushing. Ooh, there's a lot of rain. It's basically time for wets right now. For like 5 or 6 laps. I don't know if it's worth it. Last lap 23 for them. For us it was 29. Yeah, Max is pitting. So we could pit as well. We could just simply copy their strategy. He's going for wets. And he's not even falling back to P4. So I think we should do that. Let's pit for wet tires, even if it's just a couple of laps.
And box this lap box, pit confirm.
Let's do the same for Sainz.
Copy box.
No cancel. Pit this lap. So we skip ahead. The sun is shining while it's wet out there. It's a bit weird.
Charles pit lane.
Okay, copy. Speed limiter on and speed limiter on.
Okay, double stack once again. That's the only thing we're doing here. We're double stacking here in Monaco. 2 pit stops, 2 double stacks. Now where is Max? Oh, he's way back there. We're still quite far ahead. And we're on the same tire. So we just played safe, even though it's an extra pit stop. If the guy behind pits, we just do the same. We copy you. And then we drive away again if we can. I mean, I'm guessing we're not gonna go to the end on these tires, because the rain is gonna stop in like 5 to 10 laps, I think. Oh, Sainz is stuck behind the McLaren there. That should be a blue flag. Come on. Oh wow, really? That slow? There we go. Okay. So the gap between Sainz and Max is now less than 10 seconds. So he did gain a lot of time by boxing for wets 1 lap earlier. I think it was 1 lap only. So let's see what happens in terms of rain. It's at 4 millimeters now. If it drops way below 4, we might need to box again. But I'm keeping an eye on P3 and P4, the strategies they are using. If they box for inters, we box for inters. Let's see. Yeah, the rain easing off. It's definitely easing off. The sun is shining more and more. The rain stopped.
No more rain. Let me know on track conditions.
Okay.
Copy.
So it's basically intermediate conditions from now on. But I'm not gonna box if P3 and P4 don't box. Because track position is what it's all about. Let's see. Latifi boxed. Everybody else is staying out. So we are also staying out. Even though it's only 2.5 millimeters of water on the track right now, which is very low for the full wet tires that we're using. But hey, we're in P1 and P2, so that's what's most important. Severely overheating. That's not good. That's not good. Ooh. Okay, the tires are getting very, very hot. Let's not push anymore. That's not good. That's not good.
We should slow down.
Copy.
And slow down now.
Copy that.
So we're not pushing the tires that much anymore. A bit less than we were before. But the tires are still very, very hot. And that means they will wear quicker. Now the tire wear is not that much of an issue at the moment, but it does mean that the pace is also very low. But as long as the other cars in P3 and P4... Oh, Bottas is on intermediates. Okay, interesting. So as long as Max is also on full wets, we should have similar pace to them. And 12-second gap from Max to Sainz in P2. Oh, what's happening there? He's getting overtaken by a lapped Aston Martin. Almost getting overtaken. So I think we're gonna wait until the water drops to below 1 millimeter, and then we just box for soft tires, dry tires, and then we go until the end. I think that's the way to go, because if we box for intermediate, then Bottas might overtake us. The gap is 20 seconds from Leclerc to Bottas. Let's see. Ooh, the tires are so hot. The tires are so hot. Now let's see what happens. See the pace of Bottas? He's right behind Max right now. Simply because we're on full wets. And the full wets are so slow. They're overheating like crazy. Even for dry tires, these temperatures would be too high. Max might lose out on the podium here. Look at that train. Okay, let's skip ahead a bit. See if he can overtake. On the straight, we're still 12 seconds ahead of this. Now if Bottas can overtake him, he will be behind us in no time. So we might have to box. Yeah, here he comes. Max lost out on P3. And Bottas is going to be gaining on us very, very quickly. So, do we double stack again? Or do we wait one more lap? I think if we wait one more lap, Bottas might be right behind us. Now, obviously on the same tires, we will be quicker than Bottas. But look at him. He's flying like 5 seconds a lap quicker than us. We're gonna box. We're gonna box this lap. Pit this lap. For dry tires.
Box this lap, box.
Let's do the same for Sainz. Because it's drying up.
Box, pit confirm and box.
Yeah, help me to box.
Track is still damp, 1 millimeter, but it's dropping. There's Leclerc at the pit entry. I think this is right.
Understood? And we need speed limiter on, speed limiter on.
This is exactly at the right time, I think. Now Bottas is in P1 at the moment. This is our third double stack of this race. And the double stacks are working really well. They're working better than in the F1 22 game. Now at the moment we are behind. Ooh, getting held up by Aston Martin a little bit. We're behind Bottas and behind Max. Now I cannot imagine both of them going until the end. Let's be aggressive.
And push.
Okay.
We do want a 1-2 finish. I'm guessing Bottas will pit
We can push a bit more.
in a lap or two.
Okay.
Everybody's stuck behind Max, who is on old full wets while the track is basically dry. There we go. He moves out of the way like it's a blue flag. That's how slow he is.
You're doing a good job.
Sainz is also through.
Good job, Carlos. Well done. Old school pass.
And Bottas is in the pits.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Ooh, traffic. Traffic paradise.
So Bottas pitted for hard.
Hard tires. That's not hard tires, but okay. There's Bottas. There's us. This is very close. Come on, get past him. Oh, we're battling for the lead now. We're battling for the lead with 8 laps to go.
And Gasly just pitted now.
Okay, Max is in the pits. So we're P2 and P3 at the moment. Bottas with an amazing race. That strategy was on point. I gotta give it to him.
Just look after these tires.
Copy.
Yeah, it's fine. The tires will go off quickly like this, but we need to overtake Bottas. Come on, this is for the win. This is for the win. I'm guessing DRS is enabled again. Now that it's dried up. Let's deploy ERS.
So deployed.
Yeah, copy.
Come on, Charles. DRS. And you can use the battery. There we go, side by side into turn 1. Still side by side. For the win. Come on.
Laps to go.
Yeah, P1. Okay, so now we can pull away.
Ferrari advance the race position.
But Sainz is still in P3. He's right behind Bottas. Just a second. And then there's a big gap behind him to P4. So we don't need to focus on that. Our main focus right now is Leclerc pushing away from Bottas and Sainz trying to get past Bottas. Okay, he's within a second, so he will get DRS, but I'm not sure he'll be able to overtake. I think he's too far away.
And 7 laps to go.
Copy.
Okay, Leclerc can easily pull away from Bottas. Oh, come on, these blue flags. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? That's costing a lot of time. Like over a second. Okay, but we've got like 6 laps to go. 6 laps to get P2 for Carlos. Which would be a great position to finish in with him after getting the grid penalty. Okay, let's use ERS, Carlos. That way he will have some more power, some more speed on the start-finish straight. That's the only place I think we can overtake him. Come on, get him, get him. DRS open. I don't see DRS, but it should be open. And he's past him. That's P2.
I think it was a strong race.
So let's try and pull away from Bottas right now.
Really good lap time.
Fastest lap, let's go. That was one of the targets. So hopefully we can keep that one until the end. It looks like most of the other cars are also on soft tires. I don't know what the Red Bull's lap times are. 13.8, 14.1. They're quite slow. Maybe they're in traffic or something. No, it doesn't look like it. They've got free air ahead of them. They're not pushing. Now Sainz was. He was pushing the tires and he was using more ERS. So that's probably why he got the, what was the lap time? 12.5. So just a couple more laps to go. And it looks like we're pulling away from Bottas easily. Lots of traffic though. But that's the way it is in Monaco. It's a short track. Very short. That's why they're doing almost 80 laps in a Grand Prix. Tires are overheating.
Then it will be 2 laps.
Okay, 2 laps to go. This should be a 1-2 for Ferrari.
Last lap, last lap.
So there we go. 1 more lap. And then we win the Monaco Grand Prix. It was pretty difficult after a while with the rain. It was not easy to find the right strategy. And I think in the end, we didn't really nail it. I don't know when Bottas went from wets to intermediates, but he did it perfectly. He just simply didn't have the pace. He only stopped twice. So did he go to wets in the first wet stint and then go to intermediates? Because we went from inters to wets to inters, right? No, that's not right. Inters to wets to softs. He did it really well in terms of strategy. But we had the superior pace.
And checkered flag.
Let's go!
That's Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
P1 and P2.
Look at that. Leclerc takes first place.
I don't think there was a single second of that race where they didn't believe they'd win it.
That's not true. Not for me, at least. It was not an easy one because of the rain. But that makes it all the more fun. And I think we also got the fastest lap. Looks like it. Now Max is still doing his final lap. There he is. Yeah, he finished. So I think we're good in terms of the fastest lap. That's another target completed. So we got maximum points in Monaco. And Carlos did really well, even though he got the grid penalty after his FP1 crash. And we had to replace his gearbox and his ERS. But he's got 19 points this race.
But
Well, this was definitely Charles Leclerc's weekend.
A home Grand Prix win. What more do you want?
This is a tremendous podium result. It's joy all around for the team.
And Bottas on the podium as well.
And the Monegasque driver certainly proved his worth with a terrific drive today. A lovely occasion as we see all three drivers clearly relishing their moments on the podium. I don't think Ferrari will be too disappointed with that result.
Absolutely. I imagine it'll be pats on the back all round, and deservedly so.
After an intense weekend, the team ends in first place in the constructor standings.
There we go.
Next time, the teams will be racing through the streets of another city. Join us in Baku on the shores of the Caspian Sea for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Okay, so that was Monaco. And it ended perfectly for us. So we got maximum points. 25 for Leclerc, 19 because of the fastest lap for Sainz. No one DNF'd. Now, I don't think that ever happened in Monaco. Has it? There's always a DNF. So we're leading the Drivers' Championship comfortably with 55 points ahead of Max. So let's try and get Sainz up to P2 in the driver standings. Hopefully next time in Baku we'll be able to do that. But Max is always strong, so it might take a few more races and a bit more luck for Sainz, because he's not been lucky this season. He crashed in Jeddah, now he crashed in Monaco's FP1 as well. And we're comfortably leading the constructor standings as well. 90 points ahead of Red Bull. That's a big gap already after 7 races. So that was Monaco. I'll be back next time with Baku, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.